you more insight on the process. Today we will complete a preliminary assessment that I will then submit to your insurance community health group, and they will then approve your case. It does take up to a week, sometimes 2 weeks, just so that you are aware. But once
Okay.
I do receive that approval, I will give you a call back so that we can schedule an in-person appointment, and that way I can have you sign forms and complete a more in-depth assessment so that we can really figure out an individualized housing plan, okay?
Yes, thank you. I would like to
You're
also
welcome.
just mention at the start that my connection isn't so great all the time. So if in the middle of us conversing and you don't hear me, just know that my signal was um, cut, and I would just ask you to call me right back.
Okay.
That would
All
be
right.
all.
No worries.
Okay.
Okay. So just give me one moment while I pull up the assessment form. Just one moment, please.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Okay. So first, I'd like for you to tell me more about your current living situation. Where are you currently residing?
Right now, for the past since 2018, I've been living in a van.
Okay, since 2018. And do you live alone? Do you live with a partner, with children?
Right now, it's just me alone.
Okay, got it. All right, now I do have to ask a few more personal questions. These questions are important because they're having to do with your safety and well-being, okay?
Yes.
Okay, so have you been a victim of domestic violence or human trafficking?
Domestic violence, yes.
Okay, you have. Now, are you currently safe?
Um, I I don't feel safe. There's been moments where I've been parked in certain areas and I have not been safe. Like the van has been broken into twice. And this is with me parking in front of a police station at one point. So I try my best to move around when the van is operating. I am able to move around, but sometimes it's not operative, so I end up being just stuck in one location. So I've been moving around from between the cities of San Diego and Chula Vista.
Okay. Now, with regard to your previous incident of domestic violence, um, are you has the person tried to contact you, or have you been able to do you have a restraining order against them?
I did go in to do a restraining order, and I was told, I mean, I had the forms and everything, and this was me going into the Chula Vista courthouse. And I was
Mm-hmm.
advised that once I do the restraining order that there's no guarantee and it might make the situation worse. So it kind of discouraged me because um for a while I was stalked, like physically stalked by this person, and um it was very difficult for me to know that it could make the situation worse, so I ended up not doing the restraining order. And right now I have a very big problem with being hacked. So
Okay.
this issue
Okay.
is
So I
still
see
an
there's
issue.
okay. So I see you're having to deal with a lot of things at once. Now, regarding living in your van, you did mention to me that you felt unsafe due to break-ins. Have you heard of the safe parking program?
I have, and I actually was told at one point when I called that I would be put on a waiting list, and then the second time, which was the time frames that I did call were the time span between 2 years apart. The second time I called, they told me that the van was too big. So it's not an RV, it's just a regular minivan. So when they told me this, I just took it for what they said. I don't know. Being homeless is new to me. So I'm just reaching out to different organizations, and whatever they tell me, I just go with what they say because they're the ones that are running the organization. So how would I know to ask anything further?
Mhm.
Um,
Sure.
this was
That
Dreams
makes
for
sense.
Change, and the other one was Jewish Family.
Family services.
Yes, yes,
Okay. So Jewish Family Services, they never got back to you?
they did. I think their location is in Mission Valley, or
Correct.
okay, yes. Um, my vehicle won't make it out there. It's not in good condition to get out there. And Dreams for Change told me that the van was just not the size that was for the location that they had available space. It was too big. But this was years ago.
Okay.
Yeah. This was years ago. I
I
did
see.
Yeah, I didn't start
Now,
reaching out for help for my situation because I thought I would have already found, new work and things like that to get myself out of this position. So I didn't start reaching out for help until 2020, 2021.
mm, I see. Okay. So, let me see. Do you have you ever received excuse me, have you ever received a subsidy like Section 8, rapid rehousing, low income affordable unit?
No, I haven't because I'm not working, and I know that there's the matter of having income on my part in order to, fulfill the part that's being subsidized.
Hmm. Right. So that will be our biggest hurdle. As far as what's available,
Mhm.
we do have to go off of your income. So that'll really dictate what's available to you at this time.
Mhm.
What is your current income per month?
Honestly, my current income is pretty much little, very little. So what I'm saying is that I'm right now at the tail end of completing a vocational training so that I can probably find income, a source of
Mm-hmm.
income soon, hopefully. Um, so I get help sometimes from my son. He's an adult, he lives in a different state. He has a family of his own, so he's not able to, just help me weekly, monthly, as if I'm not working, so he's not my, employer, like, so he can't afford to help me all the time, but he gives me some funds when he can. And this can range from $50, literally $50, up to $150. And that can be in the span between like a month. Like I'm really living off very little, and I've been trying to outsource myself as far as like doing maybe odd jobs here and there, um, in order to like
Okay.
make up for something, like in order to get like, little things like deodorant, toilet tissue, things like that. My health
Sure.
isn't the best. Like my health has really been in decline for the past 3 years. So that's caused me to not be able to be as agile, I want to say, as I was before. So I'm really in a bad spot with money.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, we can definitely work through this. So you are completing a vocational training. What is this program called?
Right now, it's me doing a professional massage therapy program, and it's actually being funded by the DOR. And
Massage there. Okay, so you're sorry to interrupt you. So you're not having to pay.
no, I can't. So I went through the Department of Rehabilitation, and I did their application process and things like this. And this was back in 2023 is when I began the program. So yeah, so I'm completing it.
Mm-hmm.
Like I'm at the next couple of months I'm looking to be done with the entire program, and I look towards looking for work, a good place to work. So I'll be looking forward to that. And
Uh-huh.
yeah, I'm looking forward to working again. I can't work as I was
Okay.
before, but in this field, it will allow me to take it easy on myself.
Okay. Thank you so much for giving me more insight on that, and I'm happy to hear that you're taking that initiative, and hopefully soon you'll be able to start working as a professional massage therapist.
Yeah.
Now, I did want to ask you a few more questions. Um, are there any financial barriers impacting your housing? For example, um, medical debt.
I have Medi-Cal, so
Okay.
yeah, I
Okay.
do have
So you would say
Medi-Cal.
that you don't. Okay. So let me see. Now, are there any like past experiences that impacted your ability to be housed? For example,